Okay, good morning, student. How is your day? How about your school material or assignment? Do you have any difficulties until now?
Yeah, we have so many assignments,
I
Miss.
see. Okay, that's fine. So, do you enjoy your digital classroom until now?
Yeah, so.
So.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I hope that you are all good, yes, students. So, before going to
Yeah.
first, let me check your attendance first. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, student, let's start our meeting today. Today meeting will be interesting and fun, so I don't want to make you feel stressed about our discussion today. And we will have an activity that makes you feel happy about this activity. Okay, but please pay more attention about the activities and what
Yeah.
material that I will give to you. Okay, for it, I will share my screen. Wait a minute, yeah. Can you see my screen?
Your screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
wait, maybe.
it
Yeah.
is
I
PPT.
can see.
Are you ready for today's activity? Okay.
Yeah, we are ready.
Wait a minute. Okay, can you see it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. First, I want you to look at this picture and what do you think about the three of this picture? What do you know about this picture? Or the second picture or the third picture?
Mm,
The second picture, I think
Kalimantan.
Yes,
it's
it
a
is
map.
Kalimantan. Yes, exactly. Do you know what story happens in Kalimantan? It's kind of rare because sometimes people do not use this story for learning materials. It's okay if you don't know. We will continue to learn about this material. Uh, or what is the genre of the text? Can you guess what will be what topic will be about?
Descriptive or what? What
Narrative
Miss?
text,
Yes,
isn't
exactly.
it?
It is narrative text. We are going to learn about narrative text. But I want you to listen to me. And can you guess from my description what text or what title of the topic? This is the very short description about the topic. A long time ago, in central Kalimantan, lived a widow named Emas. Her husband died when her daughter was a baby. Her daughter's name was Tumbai. The villagers in Sepang village were poor. Tumbai was loved by men, but she refused the proposal. She dreamed in her dream an old man asked her to marry a man who would change the well from fresh water into salt water. Can you guess what the story? Or can you guess from the pictures? Is it like salt in and two people or and it is a river? What story is about?
Yeah.
It's okay if you still don't know or you feel confused about the story or the topic that we will discuss today. We will continue about the text. Basically, the text title is Salty River. It is a story that happened in Central Kalimantan, in Sepang village. So we will continue to learn about how we listen to the narrative text, how we understand the generic structure, the language feature, and also how we write our story about narrative text. Okay, class?
I see. Okay. Okay.
Okay, class. I want you to listen the audio first, and then you can take a note about the unfamiliar words or the vocabulary that you don't understand from the listening. Okay, class?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I will share my screen. Okay, done. What do you think about the story? Is it interesting story?
I never heard about that story before.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay
About
because it
the
is
salty
rare that
character.
people use, so we know the story now. Okay. From now,
Okay.
you already write your own notes, right, about the unfamiliar words or vocabulary that you don't know. Okay, I
Yeah.
want you to look at the dictionary or digital dictionary that you have and find the meaning, or if there is an example, you can write it down on your notes, and we will discuss it later. Okay.
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 Okay, class, are you done about the meaning of the words? Can you share to me?
Mm,
Okay, class.
wait, ma'am.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
miss.
okay. Yeah, that's okay, class. Okay, I want you to listen the audio text again, and
Yeah.
I want you to identify about the generic structure. So before it, do you know what is generic structure, or what do you
Generic
know about the
structure.
generic structure of the text, but especially for narrative text?
So it starts with the orientation,
Yes,
maybe.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is like
Oh.
the opening, the what the problems in this in the story, and also the closing and how the character resolve the problems. Basically, that
Okay.
yeah,
See.
that is the generic structure of narrative text. Okay, I want you to listen again about
Sorry.
the yeah. That's okay. Bless you. I want you to listen again.
Okay.
Okay, this is the orientation about the salty river. Basically, orientation is about the opening paragraph where the character of the story are introduced. For example, is in the story is a long time ago, lived a widow named Mas, her daughter named Tumba, etc. This is like the background, what where the story happens, and the character is Tumbai, and also this is the villager were poor in the story. Next is complication. Complication is like where the problems appear in the story. For example, in the narrative text or the audio text that we listen, many young men fell in love with her, but she always refused the proposal. That is the problem for this story. Yeah, this is the
Oh.
example of the that you can imagine. Next is the resolution. Basically, when you talk about resolution, this is like what is how the character resolve their problems. For example, in this story, her mother that made an announcement that Tumbai would marry a man who could change the fresh water into the into the salt water. Imagine this is her mom that announced the announcement. Last but not least, it is a coda or reorientation. When we talk about orientation, we have reorientation or summary and lesson from the story. For example, like in this story, Tumbai was happy. The salty water was flowing from the well, and so on. And this is like a happy ending story. Or in other story, we will have a sad ending, maybe something like that.
Yeah. Good, good, good. What
Yeah,
is this happy ending story?
yeah, exactly. Okay, and I want to ask you about what is the language feature of the story? Is it like simple present tense or past tense or future tense? What do you know, or what do you think?
I I think it is past
Yeah,
tense,
exactly. It
maybe.
is past tense because the story is happens in the past. It is
Mm.
past events. Exactly. So we are going to learn about past tense, basically simple past tense in this story, and I want you to.
I need you.
Okay, I will give
I
you.
want you.
I will share a link that is reading text about the Salty River to you to your email or in our Google
Okay.
Classroom. So while you listen to the audio, you can also read the text. And I want you to highlight the past form from the text. Did you get it, class?
I got it.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, okay. Okay, class, I already give you the link, so I want you to listen again the audio text while you read. While you listening, I want you to highlight the simple past tense. So we will discuss about past tense later on. Okay, class.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, I want to know about corpus. Do you know what corpus is, or basically, have you ever used the corpus before?
What is that, Miss? Corpus?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
corpus is
Honestly.
basically like a digital dictionary, like your. I think that most of you will use Google Translate when you don't know about the word meanings, or when you want to see an example or the similar word, something like that. But I want you to use corpus because it is more will be helpful for you because it has a lot of example, it has a lot of meanings, and you can find the what is the words mean in different contexts, so you know the different about the words. Basically, I want you to
Oh.
learn about this. Yeah, but I want you to focus on scale. Scale is part of corpus that you can use. Is it like Google Translate? You put the words into the chat box, and then you can search, and it shows you a lot of example, and also you can find the definition, the similar words, and how you use the words. Yeah, this is
So
like,
Scale is like website that
yeah,
there are so many example of sentences.
yes, exactly. So you can use
Okay.
this because we will have a discussion about simple past tense. So I want you to use scale before to make you understand about the words and how the words usage in the sentence. So you will not confused about the words again. Basically, this is
Okay.
a video that how to use the scale, but I want to show you with not this video because it is like, yeah, it's too long. Okay, I want you to, okay, can you see my screen again?
Not yet. Ah.
This one,
Yes.
scale.
I can see.
Yeah, so I want you to open this link, and then for example, in the word, what I want to highlight the word lift with ed. So basically, when you talk about past tense, the word has past form. It is ed or past form, like simple past participle 1, 2, and 3. This is like when we put the word live, and then you can enter. Yeah, basically it shows you a lot of example here. The little family lived under extremely difficult condition, and also so on and so on. And I want you to identify the words from the word live, and then you find the meanings from this. And also you can also words from similar words or features that can we use live as a verb. And then I want you to identify what live in the story, because live can be used in different contexts. Okay, class?
Okay.
Okay, so you have your own list, and I want you to list, try to use scale, and if you have any difficulties, you can ask me later on. Okay, let's start with your words, and you put your words into the search engine. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, class. I want you to open the link below and do the activity. It is like a quiz that you have to answer that in 10 minutes. So you have to answer the quiz and then submit to me, and we will continue about the materials. Okay, class. This you got it?
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, this is about. I want to check your understanding about how we use the corpus, and I want you to use scale to make you more understand how to use this because most of you do not know how to use it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I want you to see this list of topic for a writing activity. After you understand the generic structure, the language structure, I want you to rewrite the narrative text. Basically, I want you to open the story about, for example, Legend of Tangkuban Perahu, and then I want you to study the text, and also I want you to rewrite the narrative text with your own understanding. I want you to read the text for about 5 minutes, and then after you read it, you only have to take a note or remember what the storyline, and then you have to rewrite your own narrative text. But I want you to write the narrative text with this application or web. Yeah. Basically, Storyboard is like when you want to write a story or a novel or short story, you can use this web story www.storybird.com, and you can use as a media for writing activity. This is very useful because it is creative to make your writing interesting. You can edit a chapter, picture, you can add more font, something like that. And also you can download and post your writing in other social media. So basically, is it like Wattpad that you usually use to read something, but this is very interesting because it is like a novel. So you also can use YouTube to see the example how you use the storyboard. Is it like it's not too difficult for you to understand how to use the storyboard? Because I know this is easy and interesting, but it's will be helpful for you. Okay, class. I will give you this topic randomly. So most is it like 5 person will get the first topic, and then the 5 person will get the second topic, and so on. Okay, class.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, class. I want you to post your writing task in our Google Classroom. So everybody will have one score for this activity. Okay, class.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Miss.
this will be very interesting because we will have mini games for. I want you to review what the material for today's meeting. The name of the games is Collect the New Words. Yeah. So this is how to do the games. Okay, I will break you into a small groups randomly. I want you to work in a team. It consists of 4 or 5 students, and then I will give you words from the story that, and then I want you to find the words meaning. If you can give an example, you will get bonus point. And last, I want you to use scale to identify the correct meaning, because the scale has a lot of example, but you have to identify the words meaning and then how to use the word in correct context. And then I want you to do the discussion with your group only for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you will be back to our classroom discussion. Okay, class? Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Okay. How about this game? Is it interesting, or what do you think about the game?
Interesting.
I think it's interesting.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Means
And what do you think about the today's lesson? Is it fun, or what do you think?
yes, it's fun. I enjoy this class.
Yes, it is
Now
good
I
for
know
you.
the
Yeah,
narrative.
yeah. Basically, what we learn about today is narrative text, the generic structure. It is orientation. After orientation, what?
Complication.
Yeah, complication. And then
Yeah,
yeah, you are right. After
yeah.
what is the part when you resolve the problems?
Reorient.
Before the orientation.
Resolution.
Yeah, resolution, and then
resolution.
reorientation, and so the story will ends. Okay. Before we end the class today, I will give you uh, three different story. Yes, this is a project for you. I want you to choose the three of the story. The first one is the Avenger Endgames. The second one is Interstellar, and also the last one is the Martian. I want you to you can watch or read the story before, and then I want you to rewrite the narrative text based on what topic or what story that you use, and then I want you to write your own narrative text in the storyboard. I want you to use storyboard again, and then you have to post your assignment on your social media platform. It is like your Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and something like that. And then you have to share the link with me. So I will give you a score about this assignment. This is basically the topic that narrative text, but the text is about fiction. Clear enough, student?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear.
Okay.
Enough, Miss.
Okay, good. Okay. Before we end the class, I will share material for you for the next week meetings. It's about report text. Okay, I will share the link to our Google Classroom and also our group that I want you to identify and also search for report text, and then you have to present what do you know about report text, what have you learned about report text next week. I will give you a PPT and also handout and also worksheet for you. Okay, is it clear, class, or do you have any question before I end the meetings?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, clear.
Clear enough? I will see
Yeah.
you next week, okay?
Okay, bye.
Enjoy your class. Thank you, class.
Thank you.